Hello and good morning, Librans. How are you? And today I'm back, Sunena, once again, doing a love reading for the sign of the Libra in the month of January 2019. Now, when I say this, guys, I'm definitely going to jump into the reading, but it will be once I happen to give you a little bit of an update on what your sign indicates for your love and social life in the period of 2019, guys. Okay. Now, for the Librans, you guys are wonderful people, of course. For you guys, love and social activities are very important to you, has always been very important to you, no doubt about it. Okay. Now, as Librans always say that relationship is what life is all about. They believe in that. Okay, and this is because that is what they are all about. Okay, for them, love, relationship is definitely does play a very important role in their life. So far, even as I know the Librans personally too, okay, they believe in that. They are very lovable people. But this year, from 2019, after March 7th, for some reason, and I'll explain why, there will be less importance in their love area. Their focus in their love area will not be that great. That's because they will decide on the degree of love that they can receive and give. Okay, so for them, the Librans will come to a position after March 7th where they will kind of decide on the degree of love that they will be able to make and break or give or take in that period of time. Now, going back a little in the past, let me explain. According to your love chart, guys, you have had Uranus in your love house before. Uranus is a very dynamic and a volatile planet. We all know that. And that time, Uranus was moving into your seventh house for the past 7 years. That's where Uranus had been in your love house. And because it's a very dynamic and a volatile planet, lot of flaws had been corrected at that point in time by a lot of shake-up that had happened, which had caused divorces and breakups in your situation, in your love situation as well. Okay? But today, thankfully, oh, what a relief. But today you are in a completely different social circle than you had been, and in your love circle too, than you had been in the past 7 years. And this was the higher purpose, guys. Your social circle is so much better, so much happier than it was in 2012 and 2013 now. That's because of the Uranus's influence and the cosmic's powerful influence of correcting flaws, shaking things up to improve them before your prayers were heard and answered in your love and social situation. Okay? So that major cause, that major blow up, the tower moment, the death, all those that had happened in the past 7 years have now been calmed down, has been transformed, flaws have been corrected, things have improved, and you guys, the Librans, are gradually moving into the calm waters of your love and social circle. Okay? Therefore, this year, 2019, there is a better chance for a romantic relationship to last. Okay? Whereas, singles will tend to find relationships, but that is what is happening. So, a lot of things have changed. Calm waters are coming in your social and love circle. So, things are improving for the better. But again, your seventh house of love will be basically empty after March 7th, as I said. And this will be your status quo. Okay? That's because you want it, not because it's happening for any other reason. It's because of the way your energy is going to vibrate after March 7th, 2019 this year. So, but your relationship will not be affected. If you are in a relationship, that relationship will last. And those who are unattached will likely to remain unattached. Okay, there is not going to be any change in that particular zone. Now, Mars is your love planet, guys, and Mars is a relatively fast moving planet this year for you. Okay, that's because Mars will be moving through 7 signs of houses for you this year in your horoscope. Okay. And that will bring about many a short term trends in love, depending on where Mars will be at that given point in time and the aspect that Mars will receive and make during the love relationships that will come into your life this year, 2019. Okay. But at the same time, guys, love might be stable, but sex life seems very active for the Librans. Okay, and that is happening, and I'll tell you why. It's happening because of Uranus. Okay, again, Uranus, having moved out of your 7th house, has gone into your 8th house of regeneration and will be going in March. And will be staying there for another 7 years, guys. So get prepared for a volatile regeneration effect in the next 7 years of your life. So whatever foundation you're setting this year in 2019 will take you for the next 7 years of your life in your house of regeneration. What you think, what you understand, what you have learned, what are the lessons you are learning, how your personality is changing, what you are regenerating as new person that you are or you will be in the forthcoming years will all start to work in the year 2019. Remember that, please. Okay, this will be a long-term trend. But with Uranus going in the 8th house, it indicates much sexual experimentation happening. Okay, and it's a reason that it's going to happen as long as, please remember, it isn't destructive. It's a good thing to happen because, again, I'll explain why. It is because through experimentation that we actually gain real knowledge of ourselves. We learn to understand ourselves even better. And that's what the cosmic world is giving you the opportunity for that once again. Okay? In your case, for the Librans, all the rule books on how to get things and how to throw out things, what you learn, what works for you personally, will be very important because every person is unique and wired in their own way. Okay? So therefore, things are changing in your love and social life as far as sexual experimentation is concerned in the year 2019. But take that in the right way with a positive approach to learn what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay? And this applies to your sex life as well, too. So basically, this is the nutshell information as far as this reading is concerned for the Librans right now, guys. But definitely going forward, I'll give you more information as we proceed towards the next love reading in the forthcoming months as well. Now, the person who is in the life of the Librans at this point in time is definitely the significant other's energy is calling out for karma. Okay? Karma in the sense that the person believes that his or her connection with the Libran has been decided by the cosmic world. And therefore the judgment, of receiving, giving love, taking love or having love in their life will be decided by the cosmic world, not by them, by their karma or by both their karmas. Okay, so that's what their higher self indicates, and that's because consciously and subconsciously they definitely want love in their life. Okay, so that's what they're believing in. They're not forcing it on anybody, they're not forcing it upon themselves as well, but they are definitely waiting for karma to act out in the right way for them to receive the love or give the love that they definitely want to share with their partner, with the Librans. Okay, so that's their higher self energy as far as a significant other is concerned in the life of the Librans. As for the Libran themselves, in the month of January 2019, guys, their focus is not so much on love. Okay, at this point in time, they definitely want love, definitely, because they believe in that from the bottom of their heart. But that's not their focus right now in the month of January, because their focus is on building a stability in their life. Okay, that's going to bring in love. They know that. If they have a stable relationship, if they have the security, if they have the comfort, if they have everything else that they deserve in life, that includes abundance and financial and material prosperity, that's what they're seeking in their higher self, not being too focused on the love area in their life in the month of January 2019, because their focus, their status quo, is very much in a different energy level at this point in time in the month of January 2019. Now, the energy that's crossing the two of them, they are both leaving some things behind in their own way. Okay, they're not leaving they're not leaving one another. Not that's for sure. They're not leaving one another. But what they're leaving are things that is not manifesting the right result for them anymore. Okay, that's what they are trying to eradicate from their love and social life too. That's what they are not going to be focusing upon anymore, but rather they are going to be focusing upon things that's going to bring them the fulfillment and the enjoyment, the love in their life. That's what they're looking for, the stability in their life, and that's what they're doing by balancing themselves in the right way, in the right direction, spiritually, emotionally, um, psychologically, personally, professionally. That's what they are both doing in their crossing energy to bring back things that is going to actually manifest the right result for them in the month of January 2019, guys. Okay, that's a good energy. And I think there is nothing wrong in that energy, because that is the right energy that these guys are focused upon. And that is definitely bringing in a lot more. And I'll tell you what, in their foundation, it's bringing in a lot more excitement in their love and social life as well. Okay, because they know that they are chasing the right things, both of them. Okay, there is speed, there is an opportunity for the right things to happen in the right way. It's also that they are testing their own skills at this point in time. There is some quick thinking that they are doing. Okay, by walking into different areas to test their own skills. They're seeking some kind of adventure that's going to bring them more results, more manifestations. They're definitely looking out for good opportunities, good omens that's going to walk into their life. And if possible, they also want to travel. They also want to seek some kind of fulfillment by going a little above and beyond, crossing the boundary of their own self in the right direction. Okay, they're definitely taking a step beyond their boundary to seek new adventure that's going to manifest the right result in their love and social life, both in their foundation energy to bring back the sun in their life, the warmth, the goodness, the harmony, the joy, the fulfillment, the abundance, the prosperity. That's what they're both doing in their foundation energy, guys. And I think it's a very, very good way that they're both working in the right direction at this point in the month of January 2019. Okay. Now, in the past, the Librans, their energy was that they doubted this relationship. They doubted the capability of the other person in carrying forward this relationship in the right way. There was a doubt, okay? There was a self doubt, there was a doubt as far as their situation was concerned, whether their situation is going to permit them in the right direction. There was a doubt for the Librans in the past whether this relationship will be able to be continued or will continue in the right direction. They were not very sure of whether they have done the right thing in the past. Okay, that was their past energy for the Librans because, of course, they were not able to see the world at that point in time. Okay, so that is the reason their happiness was kind of shielded. Okay, their abundance was kind of shielded in the past. And that is the reason they had every doubt in this kind of a relationship with the significant other in the past, whether at all this relationship will manifest the right result for them. And that's their past energy, of course. Okay. So, as far as the past energy is concerned, there is nothing wrong, guys. And that is what I said. The cosmic world definitely has the way of taking care of different things, of different waste products going down the drain. So different things are happening at the different times, and how things are changing is what we see for the Librans now. In their present energy, guys, they're enjoying their wealth and their prosperity for sure. Okay, they're enjoying their home, their family life, the rewards of completing a mission that they had been on for the past 7 years of their life. Okay, when Uranus was kind of shaking their foundation up, now they are taking care in the calm waters of their own self to enjoy what the cosmic world has given them or is giving them. Okay, they are maintaining a good family tradition. They are also enjoying that family tradition. Okay, they're sharing one another's good fortunes as well. They are having their social gathering, their family gatherings that's bringing in more abundance, more prosperity in their life, which is also, of course, offering them a possible approach towards inheritance that they will further accumulate in the going forward years. Okay, so at this point in time, the Librans definitely are enjoying this nice, beautiful energy that they have preserved or they have got after all the shakeups in their life that had caused a lot of turmoil for them in the past. And now they are basically halting their progress towards searching for anything new at this point in time. Okay, because now, to a certain extent, they are being fulfilled in their own way. Okay, because whatever they wanted or they had wanted from this love relationship is what they are getting in the present energy. Therefore, they are not interested in pursuing or moving forward to look for anything new at this point in time. They seem to be in perfectly calm and stable waters as far as the Librans are concerned in their present self, guys. Okay. Now, in the going forward, there is a reverse card in here, okay, for the Librans. Now, going forward, again, as I have said, it's not always that the future, as I say, but for me, the going forward in this love relationship for the month of January is towards the end of this month or the beginning of February. So, for that period of time, what the Librans are doing is basically they are kind of becoming a little bit stern in their love area. They are exuberating their authority, okay? And they are showing signs of intolerance and intolerant attitudes and some kind of rigid philosophies that they have in their book, in their rule book. Okay? So, certain things that they are not agreeing upon going forward is what they are going to be talking about, or they are going to be bringing it forward by showing an intolerant attitude towards certain areas in their love relationship that's possibly not agreeing with them. Okay, so that is the kind of energy that's coming up for the Librans, but at the same time, they're not going to be really doing anything to either cut it off. They're going to be talking about it, definitely, but they're not going to be providing any action towards that. They're not going to be leaving that. They're not going to be cutting it off. They're not going to be severing it. They will be patiently waiting for that to take its own approach at the right time. Whatever is not agreeing with them, whatever the rigid philosophies of life that's not agreeing with them, to change that or to change the other things that, their attitude is not agreeing with, that is showing up with their intolerance. But at the same time, they are definitely not going to be jumping into action at this point in time to do anything. They will be quietly sitting and observing things happen in their love and social circle as well. They're not going to be really doing much about it. Okay. So that's a good energy, because sometimes in life you definitely need to keep your patience. Okay, to definitely have patience at this point in time, because a lot of things in life definitely has a way of working out in the right way. Okay, so therefore it's very important that sometimes in life you definitely have to have patience to hold on to the right energy for things to work out at times. Okay, or give universe the chance for them to work it out for you as well. Okay, now, in their environment, what the Librans are definitely going to adopt or is having is some kind of a jealousy at this point in time. Okay, he or she might have a quite an acid tongue too, could be behaving a little bit possessively, and could also go to a degree of invasion, of invading somebody's privacy, in their love life. Basically not a very good energy in the environment. They're like trying to keep a tap on their significant other's social life. They're trying to control the other person in their love life. They're kind of doing some controlling attitude in their love life and in their social circle too, in the environment. That's what they're doing. That's what their energy is showing up as in the month of January 2019. That's because now they're trying to clear things to move forward in their love area. That's what they are chasing in their higher self, that stability that they want, and for which they will do things to bring back that stability, the fulfillment, the love, the harmony, the abundance, the prosperity, the financial and material gains in their higher self, for which they are definitely attempting to hold on to certain things that's not serving her or him. Okay, that's kind they feel that it's going to take it, if they kind of let it go, they are going to suffer, because it's going to take away their financial or material prosperity, or it's going to take away their time, it's going to take away the other person's time. So they're actually not being bad, but what they're trying to do is be a bit controlling and be a bit dominant in their attitude. They're trying to dominate certain things, and that they're doing because they want to now basically move their chariot in the right direction. That's going to fulfill both of them, as well as their love life, as well as their romantic relationship. So basically, that's what they are trying to do. Okay. In their hope and fear situation, they definitely have the King of Swords, okay, King Solomon, the policeman, everything that this person is, okay. The King of Swords is basically working out in their hope and fear. It's because they now want the right things for themselves. Okay, that's what they're being focused upon. So what they need to keep, how much they can keep, what they need to give away, what they need to walk away from. What are the areas in their life they do not need anymore? What are the areas of their life they want to keep? Okay, so basically it's a mix and match of these situations that they are working upon in their hope and fear, and hoping that they can work it out successfully, but fearing at the same time that if any wrong decision comes in their life, that's going to trouble all of them, or that's going to topple or rock their boat. Okay, so that's what their hope and fear situation for the Librans. It's again because they want to bring back the fulfillment of love in their life in every respect, the Six of Cups energy for the Librans. So they are doing all this is because the Six of Cups energy right now is not there. Okay, so that's what they're chasing also. That's why they're pushing their chariot. That's what they're doing to influence each other in the right direction, to keep each other in the right balance, to do things in the right way. That's going to give them back their stability, their happiness, their foundation of love and everything in their own self. Okay, that's their hope and fear at the same time, that they should be able to walk upon these energies in the right possible direction. Okay, and that I think is definitely a very good energy, because like I said, sometimes in life you definitely have to do certain things, to cut out certain things, to do the things in the right way, but do it after having balanced your energy in the right possible direction. Now, my angels, my guide, are telling the Librans as an outcome for the month of January is the Ace of Swords, okay, which is calling out for definite action in their love life, their conquest of the right things in their love life, their strength, their determination that they have, the Librans. There should be an initiating force in their love life, okay, but at the same time, guys, at the same time, they should be able to free oneself from any oppressive situation that has been persisting in their love life. And at the same time, use the wisdom of their powerful intuition to cut through actions, to cut through the severities, to cut through the brutalities of what's not working for them in their love and social life. So that is the guidance from my spirit, my guide, my angels for the Librans to do this, to free themselves, absolutely free themselves from any kind of pain or grief or lingering resentment that they had been keeping in themselves. For the Librans. That's what my spirit, my guide, my angels are advising the Librans to throw those away, to move forward in the rightful direction from the month of January 2019. That's going to bring them more fulfillment, more joy, more harmony in their love relationship. Okay, so that's a very, very nice card to have in here. And let's see what my love angels have to tell you guys at this point in time. Okay, for the Librans in the month of January 2019. That's going to bring them more harmony and more fulfillment in their love life. And then I'm going to show you what I have at the bottom of my deck in here. Let's see what my angels, my guide, my spirits have to tell you, my love angels, my romance angels, as I call them, what their advice is for the Librans in this period of time. There you go. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay? So, Librans, please keep this in mind. Do the right actions, do the right things, because the cosmic world is definitely going to reward you with their love and the love that you deserve, because you are a lovable person. Okay, so do not spoil that. Don't rock anybody's boat, but do the right things in the right way, because that's what is going to set you free again from any pain, any disappointment, any kind of things that has not worked for you in the past. Set yourself free, guys. Okay, that's the bottom of my deck in here. And let's see what the bottom of my deck for the clarifiers have to say. There you go. To build this relationship in a much better way. moving towards commitment, moving towards a marriage situation, or moving towards the beautiful teamwork that you guys definitely deserve with one another at this point in time. So do the right things, guys. Bring the love in the right direction, floating back in your life. And the bottom of my romance angel deck says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that's what you need to do. Keep your faith intact. Be positive about your attitude towards your love area. Do the right thing, basically, in the right direction, because you guys, your energies are in the right place. So there is no need for me to tell you otherwise. Okay, so everything is great, everything is good, but do the right things and you will be rewarded in the right direction. With that, I end my video for the Librans, and I will have to do another sign. Maybe I should be able to complete that by today, if not by tomorrow. And that will possibly take care of all the love signs, which after which I will be doing a Divine Masculines update and a Twin Flame Energy update as well as we proceed towards the middle of January 2019. Stay blessed. Love you all. Take care, guys.